Hey everyone, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do another video on my current crafty favorites. I did this one about a month or so back, and I think it was a pretty decent popular video, so I thought I would do another edition of it. I used to do these monthly about a year or so ago, and then I just stopped doing them because I didn't want to. I explained this in the last video. I didn't want to just pull things just to say that they were my favorites just to make a video. So I'm going to be doing these every so often, maybe 2 or 3 months, just to gather all of the things that I've been really loving and really gravitating toward for the last few months. So I have eclectic amount of things, so I will start off by doing some dies. First die that I've been really gravitating towards is this one by My Favorite Things. This is the Happy Birthday to You die, and lately I have been having to make a lot of, I say a lot, several birthday cards, and mainly for coworkers. I've made maybe 1 or 2 for just a couple of friends or family members or whatever. But yes, this birthday die has really come in handy just to make a quick and simple birthday card to give, and I just love it how it's just all incorporated into one die, and you can use it several different ways. So I've got one here that I have not given yet that I can share with you just to show what I've done. But and I think I made a video on this, or maybe I just took a picture and posted on Instagram. I can't remember. Maybe I didn't make a card about this, but I can't remember. But anyway, so I love the plaid papers, and I just love being able to die cut this out of a panel and then, you know, popping it up on just a card base or colorful cardstock, or obviously this way I did it with pattern paper, and I actually did put the little insides of the letters back in just to, you know, to finish it off or whatever, and just added a few colorful sequins and call it a day. So this is one of my favorites that I've made recently. So but that's how I have been using that die, and I've been really enjoying it here a lot lately. So I've been loving that. And then as far as other dies, I've got 2 here. Let me take this one off. This is the set of Hero Arts dies. I believe they call this Infinity. I will have the exact name of these dies in the description bar below. But these were brought to my attention by the lovely Jennifer McGuire. And I didn't have any just plain rectangle dies. And what sold me is, obviously there's a ton of sizes in here, but what really sold me obviously was the price point, because she also said in the video whenever she was talking about these dies was the price point on these. These are, you know, it's for how many that you get, the price point on them are they're below $30, and that's awesome for these many dies. So I highly recommend these dies if you don't have anything like this in your collection already. I really do highly recommend this set. It's a really good set, and like I said, you get a ton of dies in this one set. And they've got circles and they've got squares, I believe, too, as well. So and I'll have the exact name of what these are called, but they are by Hero Arts. So I have been enjoying these so much. And the other die I have, and I want to say this is by LaFont. I usually label my dies whenever I put them on my magnet card, but for some reason or another, I did not label this one. So I'm thinking this one is from LaFont. I'll have to research that for you and also put that in the description bar below. But I have kept them together, attached together. And the best way that I love using these is not individually, but all together like this. And I have done another card using that, just making a background. And so I will show you a card here in just a second of how I've been using it, because I've got another stamp set to show you on how that it's all incorporating into one card. So I will show you that here in just a moment. But this is just really fun to keep them together and to create a really nice background with this. you know, so it's awesome. And like I said, again, I think this is from LaFont. So really, really fun and something different to create backgrounds with. And I believe that is it for all the dies. Now for the stamp sets. This one here has been one of my favorites for the last month or so, about month or two, month and a half. This is from Neat and Tangled. This is called Little Stinker, and I have done quite a few of cards with this. I've even stamped a bunch of them, which I never do this. This is something that I rarely do, but I stamp a bunch of them on a piece of cardstock, and I just colored them, or I started to color them. I did already use one of them, but I'm trying to practice my coloring a little bit, so that's another reason why I did it like this. But yeah, so it's really, really fun stamp set. So obviously the dies are sold separately, but you get a little heart and then the main image of the little skunk here, and then you've got this envelope here, the little envelope image that you can stamp onto this here to make it look like an envelope. Or obviously you don't have to stamp it at all and just stamp the sentiment on the inside. And I absolutely love these little sentiments. They're so, so cute. Sent with love, happy birthday, you little stinker, and it would stink if we weren't friends. And then of course the little stink marks here. I think this is one of the cutest sets, and I love how it's a smaller set, so it's another great price point. So the price point between the die and the stamp set is really, really great. And so you can create lots of fun cards between, you know, with birthday or just friends or whatever. So I think this one is really, really great and thought out, and I absolutely love the illustration. So so I will show you that card I made. You can kind of pick it up. You can kind of see the shimmer that I've got, but I want to hold it up just a little bit closer. But you see the stitching edge that I've done. I just did it on like a little bit over half of the card, just to give it a little bit of something different. And of course then I did like a little watercolor background here with my zigs, and then put some shimmer mist on the background there, and then of course the little skunk. So I absolutely love this little image. He's just so, so cute. Well, she because she's got little eyelashes. So really, really fun. I'm so happy that I picked that stamp set up because I've been really enjoying it. Another one that I have been really loving is this one here from My Favorite Things. This one is called Cupcake Day. And if I can remember, I don't have any cards currently made. I already gave one away to a friend of mine and coworker. Okay, let me back up just for a second. I found another card with the dies. I made this one here. This is for a design team project with Right at Home that I currently made. But you can see the stitching, and then I did this one on a diagonal. So really, really fun. And I paper pieced these images here. So I thought that would be something different. But I wanted to show you the background of how I used that die as well. So, so I wanted to throw that in there too. But I don't have another birthday card currently with this stamp set, but if I can remember, I will incorporate some pictures of the images that I have colored with this stamp set here. But I absolutely love this one. Really, I just love these. I'm really starting to enjoy My Favorite Things products. I've always known about them ever since I've been card making, but I really didn't buy their products probably, I won't say religiously, but routinely, I guess, within the last year. So, and I've been really loving these pure innocence images. So, and I absolutely love these little sentiments. Happy birthday, Cupcake. Happy Cupcake Day, and you're sweet. So you don't have to necessarily make a birthday cake out of this. You can just clearly color her in and then just use this sentiment here. Or, you know, and I believe this is a party hat too. So and of course I've got the dies too, which I have used this, but I've stamped it and then I know I've used, oh, I think I've just stamped it and then just did the one image at a time. I didn't do it all at once whenever I was die cutting. So that's why they're still attached. Normally my dies are detached. But anyway, so if I can think about it, I will insert the pictures of this that whenever I've used this. So absolutely been loving that set. And I believe that is it for the stamp sets that I've been loving. I have really been enjoying this one here from this paper pack here from LaFont, like probably a lot of us, since we are officially in the fall season. But I've been using this a ton. You can see all my scraps or whatever. I feel like I'm going to have to get another one of these because it's just one of my favorites. I love the colors. I love Obviously Plaid. And I just love how they've got the two different directions. So you got, you know, the straight on, there's up and down, and then you've got the diagonal. I love those, how they give you two options, and of course they give you two to each pack. So I've been really enjoying this paper pack. It's so much. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. So I've been enjoying that. And then let's see, I've got a couple of different tools here I wanted to share. First here is this mono eraser, sand eraser. This is really good for, what I've been using it for anyway, is for if I get like a little bit of an ink smudge or something on my cardstock, like a little black ink smudge or something, I can clearly maybe take, sometimes I can just use this eraser by itself and just erase away that ink smudge. But sometimes if it's a little bit more than what I want on my cardstock, I'll take like my little X-Acto knife or whatever and kind of scrape it away a little bit, and then take this eraser and erase over it, and it smooths out the cardstock. So I've been really loving this. I got this tip again from the wonderful Jennifer McGuire. So, and then Simona Stamp had this sold out for a little bit of time, and I actually misplaced this because of whenever I was redoing my craft room this past summer, I was having to put away some of the newer stuff that I bought, and I put this in a drawer, and of course it's small. I mean, it may not look small on camera, but it is small, and I kind of misplaced this, and then I discovered it whenever I was moving back my items, my things into my craft room. So I was so happy to find this again. So I've been really enjoying this. I've been using that a ton. And then I've been really loving this glue pen here from Martha Stewart Crafts. I've always enjoyed it, but I've more or less rediscovered it in the last month. And I just love how fluid it is. It's got a like a ballpoint tip on the end, and the glue here comes out really smoothly and easily, and it comes out blue when you first apply it, so you can see where you've been applying your glue, and then it will dry clear. It's not matte, but it will dry clear. So it's a permanent bond. When it says here, it's a permanent bond when used wet, and then dry clear for a temporary bond. So you can use this for like a repositional kind of adhesive as well. So you just squeeze here if you want more glue to come out the tip or whatever. But it's really a great glue pen. I do highly recommend this one here. All right, so the next thing I've got is some envelopes that I wanted to share that I've been really enjoying. First is these from Gina K Designs, and actually the envelopes that I've been going to share with you look the same. They're basically the same design, maybe slightly different. I don't know. No, they're probably about the same. But these are really great quality envelopes, and I've been looking for some really great quality envelopes for a good price, and I promise this video is not sponsored by Jennifer McGuire, but we all know she enables all of us. So she did a great video on mentioning these envelopes, and I jumped at the chance of getting some. And they've got awesome colors, a ton of colors. They're really good and thick, and they're just really great quality envelopes. And so I picked up some colors, and I did show my little collection, I guess, in my craft room tour that I did not too long ago. So I've been really enjoying these envelopes. And then I recently picked up some from Simona Stamp. These are the ones that they brought out during their Stamp Timber event. And these are the like metallic gold. So you see that really beautiful shimmer. And what I love about these, and of course here's the red, that shimmery red. And then what I love about these is that they are self-adhesive. So awesome. And the adhesive is really good and sticky. So it's not just, you know, a temporary adhesive or whatever. It's a good sticky adhesive, so whenever you mail your cards, they won't come undone. I still like to put washi tape on my envelopes just for a decorative thing, but so they're really, really great quality. So I really do recommend these envelopes too. I think I'm going to get me some more of the Simona Stamp, simply because they are self-adhesive. So I've been loving those. And then I've got a couple more things, almost done here. Next thing I've been loving is these, this 12 by 12. Bought this pack. I can't remember what that's called. Snap Basics, yeah. But I have been using these papers to do backgrounds of when I take photos of my cards. I don't have the best place to take photos of my cards, and I don't have a really great quality proper camera. I do take photos usually whenever I do snap or thumbnails of my videos. I do it with the camera that I'm currently videotaping on, and they do pretty good. Of course, a lot of editing helps too, but these backgrounds have been really helpful in making the background of my cards look nice. So I've been really enjoying that, and it's just, they're all neutral. Of course, wood grain is great, but they really do make some of my cards really stand out and pop, and I've been really enjoying that. So enjoying that. And then let's see, the next thing I have is this little washi tape holder. I did mention, again, I mentioned this in my craft room drawer not too long ago, and I actually bought this off of Etsy. If I can think about it, I will list the buyer below, but this did come from China. It is plastic, but it is a neat little holder, and it does hold, I've got 5 here, and I like the way you kind of twist this little bar thing here, and it just slips out. It's got edges to where you can see the little edges where it clips on. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so you can see the little knob here. You just turn it, and then it unlocks that little edge there, and then you can take it out and then put more washi tape in or whatever. So I just put some of my favorites in here that I enjoy, that I like to put on my cards whenever I'm sending them out. But I've been, you know, and it didn't take all that long, even though it came from China. It didn't take long at all. And then you've got the little rip edge here, and you've got two sides, and I believe that you can interchange this too. So how it comes out, it does come out, so you can pull it out and move it or whatever. But it's got 2 edges. It's got a little finer and then a little thicker tear edge. So I've been really enjoying my little washi tape holder, so I thought I would share that with you as well. And then last thing that I've been really loving is not necessarily just this particular kit. I haven't actually used this kit yet, but I just wanted to talk about the My Favorite Thing card kit, My Favorite Things card kits in general, and how great they are. They are a little bit pricier, a little higher price point, but you've got to consider what you're getting. You're getting a lot of stuff, and they chock full. I've already showed this kit in, I think, one of my last videos, but in my haul video. But you get a ton. You see how thick you get of cardstock? You get a ton of cardstock. And then, of course, this time they gave you some sparkle paper. But then you got dies. In this one, you get 2 stamp sets. And then you get ink cubes. And more times than not, you're always going to get a stamp set with the dies. And I just really do think that they make these card kits really thought out, and of course you get the inspiration sheet in there. And like I said, I know they are a little bit of a pricier card kit, but I really do feel that it's worth it, because if you buy this card kit and you really enjoy what is in it, once you buy it, you're going to actually save a little money, because once this kit is sold out, you can't buy any more with the contents like this, you know, together. But you can eventually buy them separately, but it will cost you a little bit more. So you actually do save just a little bit of money whenever you buy the kit like this, all contained within one thing. So I've bought 2 card kits now. I've bought the, I believe it's called Flashy Florals, Flashy Florals card kit, and then of course now this one. And I don't get all of them because not all of them, you know, think that I would enjoy as much as some of the others. But whenever I do buy them, I know that it's going to be one that I'm really going to enjoy. So I wanted to mention that as well. And then I wanted to also share, since yesterday was World Card Making Day, I wanted to share with you here on my channel the cards that I made. I also wanted to share this one here too. This is just one that I made for design team, and I wanted to share because sometimes the photos doesn't give the embossing justice. But this is using the rose gold embossing powder from Simona Stamp. It's this embossing powder here, and I did do a favorites or crafty favorites with this embossing powder. But I did use that embossing powder. It doesn't, you know, you have to kind of move it around to get the shift of the rose and the gold. But I wanted to share that with you, that card with you. But these are the two cards that I made yesterday during World Card Making Day. So I'm happy that I was able to get in a little bit of time. But so I absolutely love this little stamp set from LaFont. It's this one here, and it's called Thanks a Bushel. And it's one of my favorites from the release. And I absolutely love these apples. And of course, I love the little faces. You can see all the little faces in this stamp set. And so I added a little one with the glasses in there. So I thought it was really cute to add the little face to this one. But of course, I used my favorite paper. And of course, I did use the rectangle dies that I showed you earlier from Hero Arts. And so... of course, and then I finished off the inside too. So I made two, since I have my supplies out. And with this one, I added a little bit of shimmer and then some glossy accents. I didn't finish off the inside on this one, but but I colored the apples green and red just to make it just a little bit different. And then, but you pretty much use the same cardstock and the pattern paper. So I wanted to share those with you since I did share them on Instagram yesterday and Facebook, but I wanted to share them here since it was just yesterday, and just to give y'all maybe some inspiration for the stamp set. And of course, Amy R made a wonderful video using this stamp set as well. So so that is it, guys. That is all of my favorites that I have been loving within the last few months. I wanted to share those with you and give you some ideas for some things that you may not have seen before. So I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I will catch y'all in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.